Today I'm gonna do Mod Among Us. A lot of people they think that modding would be hard, but once you get into it, it's not that hard to figure out. I have a whole bunch of people that I talk to that also mod with me, so we bounce off each other about it. Um, but I'm just gonna start off with the basics. So this is my screen. I have it on full screen. Yes, I have some stuff on the bottom that's already popped out for you. Um, but the first thing we're gonna do is open Steam. So Among Us right now, the TOH, which is short for ton of hosts, it's a host only mod. So only the host needs this mod for everyone to get the roles, which includes bait, you have vampire, you have sheriff, um, there's a watcher, there's puppeteer. There's a bunch of different roles. Um, but right now, since the last update of Among Us, the one with the new plasma cube, it broke the mod. So but they have figured it out. You have to downgrade Among Us to the previous version. And right now, I have. I don't know how to do it on any of the other stuff. Like I don't know how to do it on Epic. I do know how to do it on Steam. I have it on Steam. I can show you with that. I'm at everything basically in my stuff. Uh, I remember this right. So the first thing you want to do when you open it, this is your library. You have Among Us. There's going to be this manage button on the side. You just have that. You have the manage button on the side. This is just downgrading so it works properly. And you go down to properties and it opens this up. And this will take you down to all the different things. So this one will be the beta. So the beta, you click it, be none, which would be the updated version. The public beta, which we like, I guess is testers. Then the public previous, which is the one I'm on, is for everyone, which is the previous update before the new one where they changed all the screens. Um, People that have the new update, they can they can still come into your lobby. We can't get any of the new like cosmic cubes, like the ones with the beds. We can't get that. Um, Not with the downgrade stuff. We have it when you update. Once they have everything situated with the update, they'll probably be able to see it. But right now, can't see it. But you want to downgrade it, it may have to reset Steam to get it to actually show up. Or wait a day. But when you this pops up, it will be under none. You want to click down to this public one. I would just take a few minutes, so you might have to reset it to get it to work. So once you have that situated and Among Us downloaded and that all downgraded for now until they fix all the mods and all the Among Us stuff, then we're gonna close out of this. We have to have that saved, and then we keep this open. So for me personally, I have my own separate folder for Among Us and the modded Among Us. So I have it as Among Us TOH. I also did play the TOH 2R, which has more roles than TOH, but it was glitched out a lot. Well, I don't have it on right now, but we're still on the Among Us theme. We're gonna go back to manage. We're gonna go down to manage the local browse, the local files. And this opens up all the local all the local stuff. So once again, the Steam, manage, local files, right there. So all this, take it, we highlight all of them, and we copy. And since I already have my folder all set, I have it all separated. To go over to that folder I was telling you about, and paste. So after this is the part that's fun. We're gonna set this aside. We're gonna keep this open for now. We're gonna keep this part open. We don't have to worry about. We can close this one out. So I do have my browser open already. I don't know which browser you guys are on, but it should work all the same. I already have it looked up. I didn't want you guys to see what my news story was. Weird news stories. But all you have to do is look up Town of Host or Among Us Town of Host or TOH. Either way, it should work. And it should be the first thing that pops up. It's gonna be GitHub, and then I don't know how to spell it. In Town of Host. It's host only mod. That is what it is. It is gonna be in Japanese, or yeah, Japanese. It should be Japanese. Um, so if you don't have translations, I have Translate. So it translated it for me. Well, I can see everything in English. So English, this is what it looks like. Japanese, it will have all the characters in. But easy enough. All you do, come down to this first box. There's this Town of Host version 5.2. Click on that. It'll still be Japanese for you guys if you don't have the translate on. I'm gonna take it down all the way down here. This is just telling you how you get the Among Us work, how I showed you just now a little bit ago, how to take it to the previous stuff. And all you had to do, click that first one. All you had to do. Someone asked me earlier how to get it worked. He was downloading this, which you do not have to download. They have it up there. The only reason they have it up there is sometimes some of the codes in the files get corrupted, so they update it. But they put it in their Discord saying that this file got corrupted. You just need to replace it, and they give you a set of instructions to replace it, and that's where they have it. But I've only had to do it probably once in my 4 years of modded, maybe 2 years. I don't know. I've played modded Among Us. Probably, yeah, I only did it once. Not bad. But some people were having problems with it. How to do it. Well, I don't know how to do it, but there's a. Well, usually when it pops up, there's like a little. Sometimes that when it pops up, there comes like a little things you cannot keep it. There should be a little thing like a little a V menu bar going down, and it should open up. It says keep, discard, or something like that. Just push keep, and it should download it. It shouldn't do any harm to you. It's just a protection thing on the computer. I've done it a lot of times with my stuff. It just after you do it for a little bit, it just bypasses it and scans the files later on. It's I wouldn't say it's a big deal. Um, I have a few friends that had to do the same thing, and they all have anti-corruption stuff, and they said it's fine. Um, but after that's downloaded and you see it, we're gonna open that. When I opened it up, it was under the TOR. But I just went to downloads. I have a habit. A lot of people just click and download and transfer, click and paste like that, copy and then transfer over and paste. I don't like doing that. So I open the whole file. I don't even like that. I open the whole file so I see everything. All this. I click all this. I copy and paste all of it. Or copy it. Then paste all of it. It's just my habit. I do it for all my files. So it just brings all that because once it loads in the first time, you'll actually get another drop down in the folders that you can actually add a template. And you have a ban list for people that you don't like. I would just say you don't like. Um, it's convenient. And a lot of people are just like, how do I unban someone if I accidentally ban them? Like you have to like take out their name out of ban list, and then you have to like make a new lobby. Yeah, it's a fun process. I've done it to one of my friends, and I didn't realize it was them. Um, but once you get like before, after you download that, come over here, and this will be just have the Among Us files in it. You go up there. I click all through this, that, open that. I copy, come back, and then I paste all of it. And then, just to see if it works, you'll find out in a minute if it works. We're about to find out. That's an indication of the mod because it usually gives you that rerunning. It's working. They have a little mod thing up here in the corner. There you go. The mod Thanatos is working. It will look like the previous stuff. It won't have the new stuff, but if I don't know for sure if something's working, like earlier, I didn't know since this was the previous version. I didn't know if the newer versions could get in this one. I have my phone with the new version. I just I just hopped in there. That's all I do. I just switch around everything. But just to go in everything, so when you create it, literally, all I do. It will say town of host down here. You can copy, and then you have to do Control V. That would be your Y thing. It will show once you copy and paste like that. But that'd be the only thing that you would have to work on. But the website does have its own commands. Like it has a finding control commands and everything. Like S control, you can go out the ship. Well, control is, I should say, out of the ship. Just push control while you're moving up and down or side to side. You can go out of the ship's lobby. Can't do it in the thing. That's all I have for this one. I don't have any roles on right now. But TR is for roles, or slash NR for roles. And it's for it's for the roles, plus it's for any stuff for the roles. So like, what's the cooldown? What's the number of shots the sheriff has? If Bates alive, I don't know. Stuff like that. when you get the template open, you have to word it a certain way, like welcome. That's so when someone comes in your lobby, they'll get a welcome message. I usually just put like this is a model lobby. If you don't know it, don't come in. I'm the cruel one. I ban whoever. If someone says start, I usually end up banning. I'm the cruel one of the group. But yeah, that's literally basically how you mod Among Us.